We have to recognize that we can get overwhelmed. And I say this to you because I know it for myself. On Fridays, I have to not look at the news app. I need to detox. Because if I don't, I get overwhelmed and I just live on that layer as if that layer one is all that exists, and it's not the truth. Thankfully, we have those other layers of God at work in our lives, and that layer two stuff, the ingenuity stuff, is still happening. The people of hope, the people of love, the people who gave a lot of their days on Friday and a lot of their energy on Saturday as well, wore themselves out in order to make it possible for people that are connected to this church through the ministries of this church to come and get what they need. There's love happening. There's hope happening. For my own life, I think this last week was particularly helpful. One of those pieces of hope, those layer two things in my life, was that I'm listening to this book that is a biography of Dorothy Day by her granddaughter. Dorothy Day is most well known. She is the founder of this movement called the Catholic Worker Movement. She was an activist. She was a speaker, but she wanted to love people in her life. And so she launched this movement in the depths of the Great Depression, worst time to ever start an organization. She launches this in the midst of the Great Depression, and she starts feeding people. She starts providing hospitality to people who are out of work. And they start feeding thousands of people day in and day out. They don't know where it's going to come from. They're dependent on wherever it's coming from. They just need this help and they need this hope. And all they know is this might not change the world. This will not change world history, but it's going to change this person in front of me. And I can learn who I am called to be by loving the person in front of me. Dorothy Day has a couple really crazy quotes that when I think about them, I wonder, how did I forget this since the last time I saw this quote? Dorothy Day says this: "I really only love God as much as the person I love the least." I really only love God as much as the person I love the least. She knew what this was about. She knew that if I am talking about the love of God, she's basically moving on what St. Paul says about all the tongues of angels. I can do all this, I can do that, I can change the world, I can turn everything upside down. But if I don't have love, I have nothing. If I don't love the person in front of me, why would anybody listen to me about love at all? She also said, "Everybody wants a revolution, but nobody wants to do the dishes." Who are the people of hope in your life? I hope that you have some who are in your life regularly, that you can think about them right now. I hope that God gives you the opportunity to let them know that they are that person for you, and that you would let them know that they are drawing you to know the love of God.